you ready to step up your open houses in today's new world with ultimate social distancing and create a touchless open house check-in process? What we're going to explore in this video is some fantastic technology leveraging a QR code and a chatbot to have somebody come into the house and easily provide their information to you without touching a pen, without verbally giving you their name and information on an iPad, which, as we all know, most times they're going to give you a fictitious email. This process is going to automate it, so when they take out their phone, we're going to get a 90+% correctness on the phone and email of the person that's walking into your home. Hello, I am John Smart. I am Smarty. And on this channel, which I just started, I am ready to share fantastic technology tips and social media strategies to help real estate professionals and entrepreneurs save time, improve business processes, and make this the best decade ever. So if you like this, hit the bell and make sure you subscribe, as each week I'm going to provide great content for you as my pledge to you. You see, QR codes is being shown everywhere now. All businesses are looking at new ways to create a touchless experience. I was recently at a restaurant in the Jersey Shore for breakfast, and walking up on the dock to the restaurant to the hostess stand, there was a sign that said, "We eliminated all of our menus. Simply take your phone out and scan the QR code." And as I scanned the QR code, the system automatically popped up the menu so I could do a touchless menu experience and not have to deal with menus on the table. We're going to create this same experience inside the house when somebody walks into an open house to see that property, and do so without touching anything, leveraging QR codes. So let's get into this. So for this solution, I use ManyChat, which is the world's leading bot building platform out there. There's some other great ones out there like Mobile Monkey and such that I endorse, but I love ManyChat. ManyChat, you can sign up for a free account. In fact, what I'm going to do for you is I'm going to show you this open house setup, and I'm going to offer this to you for free. I have a ManyChat mini course that you can access, and I'll provide the link below in this video that you can go into Messenger, sign up for the masterclass, and get access to what I'm about to show you, which is the touchless open house. If you like this, I think you're going to be ready to rock and roll and implement it for this weekend's open house, or at the very least next weekend's as a realtor or investor. So let's get at it. Inside of ManyChat, you come over here to automations down to flows, and you're going to come in, you could set up a folder, and there is a new button up here where you would create a brand new flow. What I'm going to do is show the flow that I'm actually going to give you and show you how it works. So over in here, in my folder, I have the ProEdge open house check-in template. So if I open this up, one of the things you're going to see is in the very beginning is what's called the starting step. And with the open house and with ManyChat, they have many ways to get people into this flow. My two favorite, and especially for open houses, is a URL and a QR code. So if you have a buyer that you know is coming to the open house, maybe you've been working with them, you could simply text them the URL over a text message or put it in an email, and they click on it and it'll introduce them to the open house and have them pre-check in. If you have buyers that are showing up to your open house that you weren't aware of, you could have a QR code at the door that they open up and have them open their phone and scan the QR code to start the check-in process. Both of these are touchless and very, very effective. So when they first come in, the first thing you're going to see is the open house welcome message. And here you can put in a picture of the open house, the address, the number of bedrooms, some stats, and it says, "Wait till you see this beautiful home with unbelievable views." And then I put a little message: "We respect social distancing and have set up a touchless check-in to make it easy for you. Click the check-in now to get started." So as they hit that button, over here we get information that we need from them. We already have their name thanks to Facebook, because this is all run on Facebook Messenger. So we get their contact information. Now, the beautiful thing of Facebook is it will actually show them their existing phone number and email. They just have to tap. So as realtors, we all know when we had sign-in sheets back in the day, the old-fashioned way of checking in, people would do fictitious phone numbers and such. So they were all dead leads after they left the house. In the chatbot world, we're going to get a 90 plus accuracy on emails and phone numbers when they check in, so we could follow up. And more important is once they leave the house, you could have this chatbot do all your follow-ups and check in with them in a drip campaign. So with this, we have a flow that comes in, gets their contact information, says perfect. Now we could also ask other questions in the check-in process. What I like to do as a realtor is when they come in the front door, I get their contact information first and foremost, and then I ask, are you a real estate agent? Because if there's an agent walking in the door, I need to know that. So if they are, I tag them as an agent, and then I basically say, thanks for visiting us, and I send them on their way. I now have their contact information to follow up with that agent. If they're not an agent, I say, are you working with an agent? Because if a buyer's coming through and they're not represented, I have an opportunity to bring them on as a client. But if they're already represented by an agent, I want to respect that and get that agent's contact information. So we'll ask questions here. And in ManyChat, we have conditional statements. So in this case, if they're working with an agent, we'll basically come up and say, great, what's the agent's name? Get their name and contact information. If they're not working with an agent, we basically end it with thank you. You're now checked in. Enjoy this beautiful home. Now, right inside of Messenger, you could also have these buttons. And on the button here, we could point it to a website, which will give them all the details and pictures of this open house. So not only are they checking into the house now, they walk around the house, but now on their Messenger app, they now have all the details about that open house on the website. So that can go to the MLS, that can go to your custom website. So lots of ways to get that information to that buyer. So what I'd like to do now is actually open up my phone and actually show you how it works in person. What you're seeing on the screen is my iPhone. So if I turn on the iPhone over here, I'm going to open the camera like you normally would. So I'm showing the camera of what I'm showing here. What you're going to see is as the camera hit that QR code, which is a QR code that could be on a sign at the front door of the open house, at the very top it says Open Messenger. It's going to introduce it. Hi, I'm Darby. I'm Smarty's automated assistant here to help you. And the person says, get started. And what you're going to see now is right on the phone, everything I just showed you inside of ManyChat, but right on the phone. So it gives them all the details. They hit check-in. And now what the system's going to do is confirm their phone number, email, and so forth. But look what Facebook did for me. Simply tap or enter your email. So Facebook, because they have a Facebook account, and most people do have Facebook accounts. I think it's now like 90% of the world has a Facebook account. So you're going to get that phone number, email. And then the system's going to ask, is this the correct phone number? And I select and collect that phone number. So with that capability, I now have an accurate phone number. They're asking, am I a real estate agent with a yes or no question? They simply ask that question, and are you working with an agent? I'm going to say no. And then the system is going to automatically just collect all that information, put it in my CRM, keep it inside of ManyChat for follow-up, and now I send that person on the way. So you can see how easy it is for the person walking in the door. All the phones now can read a QR code. So simply pointing your camera to that QR code will open that experience. In fact, you're watching this video. If you take your phone out and simply point it at that QR code on your mobile device, you'll be able to check into My Open House. So have fun. So in summary, what you just saw is a touchless open house experience and how easy that was for the consumer walking into the house. Again, that could have been a URL that you sent them in a text message to pre-register ahead of time, or they walk in the door and there's a QR code right at the door for them to scan. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you're ready to put this in action, I have a free masterclass for you. The link below will open up Messenger where you can sign up for the masterclass. I'm going to teach you all about ManyChat so you can get your ManyChat account and start implementing this today. And I'm going to give you my personal open house flow as a starting point for you as a favor to help you as a real estate professional take your open house to the next level. Enjoy, and I'll see you on the next video.